Let me turn our attention to something that if you're in Washington, D.C., you know it is Police Week because of the closures and the delays around the D.C. area. And of course, we honor those men and women in blue who protect us every single day. As you look at this day and the lives lost of police officers just in the last year, Congressman Turner, what are your thoughts?
This is something that certainly makes all of our hearts heavy. Today, I rode with members of the Capitol Police and Kevin McCarthy and other members to the National Police Memorial, where set out there are memorials to those who have lost their lives over the past year. We laid wreaths in their honor from the various states of people who had law enforcement officers who tragically had their lives taken. In the recent FBI Director's Report, it's indicated in the past year that violence against law enforcement has increased by 59%. I mean, if there's an epidemic, certainly this is it also. I think the efforts and calls to defund the police have also had impacts and efforts of making it less safe for police, having less resources, less ability to protect themselves. I think that also makes it less safe for our citizenry. To the extent that police cannot keep law and order, I think it certainly affects the quality of life in our neighborhoods and the level of crime in our neighborhoods. But they deserve our respect and our honor, and we certainly did that today.
And so far this year, more than 100 police officers have died. The vast majority as a result of coronavirus, but others as a result of gunfire, automobile crashes, and other variables that resulted in the deaths of those men and women who serve us on the front lines. And yet they continue, as you well know, come under fire. We saw this certainly following the George Floyd protests.
I was served as mayor of my hometown, city of Dayton, for 2 terms, 8 years. And so obviously worked very closely with the police department and the police chief. And the thing that I was always amazed with was their absolute dedication to the community. I mean, they see at times some of the worst of our community, yet their countenance sometimes has the most dedication and positive view of our community. And I think recognizing their sacrifice, that every one of them gets up every day and takes a risk for themselves and their family to keep us and our family safe, is incredibly important.